This boy, he took off with all he had. 14, he spent everything. Everybody say he spent everything. Do you spend everything that comes in your bosom? From your last paycheck, how much of that have you saved? From your last business contract, how much of that have you saved? The spirit of prodigality influences you to live a wasteful life. Everything that comes in your bosom, you must spend. You must spend. You must spend. The spirit of prodigality will ensure that you are left with nothing. How many times do you pause around and say, how do I get round through the last week or the last 2 weeks of the month? In many places, in many workplaces, they refer to it as injury time. The time between when your money runs out completely and the next paycheck. Injury time. The spirit of prodigality. You spend everything that comes. We're living in a dispensation where children of God do not know the savings culture. Children of God do not know how to multiply talents that are sowed in their lives, that they've been given by God. If they've one talent, they either spend it or they bury it. You are a steward of God, what God has entrusted to you. So he spent everything, and there was a severe famine, and in that whole country, he began to be in need. He began to be in need. Everybody say he began to be in need. Are you in need today? What do you need? What are your needs? Beloved, needs can be real, they can be genuine. The way this boy is portrayed, the younger son, he had need for shelter. He had need for clothing. He had need for food. He had many needs. If you look at Maslow's law or hierarchy of needs, he had representation in every box of the triangle. This boy was needy, and he was far away from home. So he went and he hired himself to a citizen of that country, who sent him to the fields to feed pigs. When you are in need, you turn up in the wrong places to look for employment. When you are in need, the only thing that dictates to you at that point is your need to fill your stomach. Even pig food in pod form, before the pod seeds are exploded and processed into feed, you want to eat them. He began to desire pig food.